Hi friends, welcome to Carrie's Culinary Crafts, where we talk all things food. And today I just wanted to kind of give you an update and kind of apologize because I didn't do a live premiere Friday night on the week of the meals. But if you have ever had one of those weeks where nothing goes according to plan, well, that was kind of my week last week. It's actually Saturday now when I'm filming this. And I'm going to get ready to start filming part 2 of my organization series. But I wanted to just post something because I didn't get my week of meals out. And there are several reasons. It was just one of those weeks that things kept coming up and ended up having so much stuff to do. I had a lot of running around to do. Then with my son with sports and just nothing went according to plan. Our Monday night dinner went off without a hitch. But like the rest of the week just got a little bit messed up. So anyway, I am going to continue trying to film what we eat like throughout this weekend and get some kind of the meals that we ate out for you guys. Today is Saturday, like I said, and my husband and I are going out for dinner because this is when we're celebrating Valentine's Day. The two of us are going out for dinner. So, I mean, I'll take a picture of what we have for dinner. But up to this point, I think there was only 2 meals or something that I have to show you guys. Picking up the camera was just not an option last week. So hopefully this week I'll kind of get a little bit more back on track. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and say that, I apologize that I didn't get that normal video out that I normally like to do Friday nights to show all the meals that happened. But next week I will still get a menu plan out, and I'll grab things from the freezer, do that whole thing again, and hopefully next week I'll be a little bit better with meals. But like I said, I am going to try and at least film through this weekend the meals that I do have for you guys. It's very little footage. Some of them are only pictures. It's not even a video. But I will get that out for you as soon as I can, and I will see you guys soon. And I do hope you guys like the new series that's coming out. It's going to be several parts in that whole Prepper Pantry organization thing. So I hope you guys stick with me for that. Hit that subscribe button down below so you can be notified whenever I get a new video out. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Have 1 cup of rice in with 2 cups of chicken stock. I'm going to go ahead and start this in my Instant Pot for dinner tonight. And all I do, I hit the rice button and let it do its thing. Make sure it's on seal and let it do its thing. And then it'll go turn to warm whenever it's done, and it'll be ready whenever we're ready to eat. So today I'm gonna go ahead and make some burrito bowls. I have some ground beef here. I've got salsa. I've got some canned beans that I have there draining. So I'm going to go ahead and get started cooking up some ground beef. Okay, sorry guys, I got a phone call in the middle of that. I don't know whether you guys saw me taking a test bite, but I kind of got it right in the middle of my phone call, so I'm going to take another test bite anyway. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, has a real nice kick too. Awesome. All right, turn that off. I'm gonna put the lid on it. And now I just need to wait. The rice is done. It's just now on keep warm. So I just gotta wait for my husband to come down and I can throw the burrito bowls together whenever he's ready. And I'll show you a final plate when I do that. Let's make some homemade ramen. I have 2 pounds of ground pork here. So I wanted to go ahead and use that up. And what really caught my eye when I went on Pinterest and looked up ground pork, I saw several recipes for a ground pork ramen. And I said, you know, that sounds pretty awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and cooking up the ground pork. Okay, I got 2 packets of the olive oil inside this Dutch oven pan. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my ground pork added. And I'm doubling this recipe. So because my son is off school for tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and double this recipe so everybody has lunch for tomorrow as well. Okay, let me get my hands installed. Okay. Now to this ground pork here, I'm going to add some of my garlic confit in there and smash that in with our pork. Good. Almost through this garlic confit that I made last night. It's very easy to use once you make it. It is just so delicious. Alright, so let's get this cooked. And my son has baseball tonight at 6, so I'm making this a little bit early, and I figured, well, anybody can eat whenever they're ready. The only thing that I will have to do last minute is I do plan on putting a poached egg on each of the bowls of ramen. So that's the only thing that I will have to do at the last minute, and that only takes a few moments to poach some eggs. Okay, so while this is cooking, it's just about done. Doesn't take long to brown up some pork, especially in a Dutch oven. But I'm going to go ahead and get some ramen cooked. Oh, I should put an onion here. I'm going to cut up an onion first and put in here. And then I'll go ahead and boil up some water and cook the ramen. This recipe calls for cabbage. Now, I obviously don't have fresh cabbage, but I did have, oh, I'm spilling. I did have some of that, my canned coleslaw that was vinegar based in the fridge. So what I did was I went ahead and dumped it in a strainer and rinsed it out to try and get like that vinegar flavor out of there. And I'm gonna go ahead and add this because it has carrots in it as well and some kale. So I think that'll be perfect. And once I get all the other ingredients added in there, I don't think we'll taste any of that that vinegar taste from the coleslaw. Because the sauce that we're making is like a soy sauce and a brown sugar mixture. So we will just cut out that vinegar taste with the brown sugar and soy sauce. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn this down to medium low because this is about done. So I am going to go ahead and I have six packets of ramen here. Now I'm not going to use the seasoning packets that are in it. I am just using the noodles. Bring you over here. And we will Now for the sauce, we're going to need brown sugar. Let me get a bowl. No, you know what? I'm not going to need that big of a bowl. And then I'll use a clear one so you guys can see. Okay, so for this, I'm going to need sesame oil, brown sugar, and soy sauce. Now, if you guys remember all of my packets, I have some soy sauce packets. At least that is what I think they are. So I will cut them open and test them to make sure. Because it's very strange that nothing is listed on the outside. Wait, let's see. Nope, I can't read what it says. But I'm willing to bet that it is soy sauce. So I'm going to open this up and do a little taste test. Soy sauce. Okay, so how much soy sauce do we need? Oh, about 3 tablespoons. That's not very much. So maybe I'll do 2 of these. No, I'm gonna do 3 of these. I'll just make sure I mix enough brown sugar in there. But that certainly did not look like very much. Just using 3 tablespoons. Okay, and then the brown sugar, it says 2 tablespoons. Okay. Well, this is a 3 tablespoon scoop. So since I used more soy sauce, I added a little bit more of the brown sugar. And then I'm going to go ahead and stir this up. And do you know what I just noticed? These packets that came in with this is a spicy sesame oil. So maybe I will go ahead and use these oils, because that sounds fantastic. I need to check to see though how spicy it is, because my son's going to be eating this. Oh, that's good. No, it's just got like a little hint, but it's not super spicy. So, okay, how much do I need? 2. Okay. Yeah, so we're just kind of winging this sauce, you know? Hey, it's a nice thing about ramen is you can throw whatever you want in it. Now let me get a little tiny taste here. Just need a wee bit. I'll use this 1/8 of a teaspoon just to taste it. Oh my goodness, that's good. Okay, so it's not spicy at all. I'm gonna go ahead and add this other one. But it's so dang good. All right, so spicy sesame oil. soy sauce and brown sugar. Makes a really, really nice sauce. And all I have left are these three, which I'm still not sure if they're soy sauce or not, because it seems a little bit lighter than that soy sauce, but it could just be a different brand. Okay. Oh, yes, our water has boiled and turned off already. Kind of forgot about that. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this into my ramen bowls here. Now you can certainly cook these on the stove if you want. And they don't even have to fully cook or anything. I do want to get them submerged, but I'm going to be adding them to the pan. And make sure that everything gets heated up thoroughly. Plus, I'm going to have to add, like I mentioned before, I'm going to poach some eggs. Which, those poached eggs will be the last of my whole eggs that I have. All I have left is carton of egg whites. But I suppose I could get eggs in with my dairy haul. That is part of dairy. Whenever I get my son's milk. Did you guys notice I only had to purchase dairy one time this whole entire time for this for the 2023 freezer pantry challenge? So it just, see, my other son is coming home this weekend from college, and he's a big milk drinker as well. And I only have about half a gallon in there, so I will need to get an order prior to Thursday. So perhaps I will go ahead and get myself some eggs. You know I'm going to have a whole bunch of grocery hauls once the pantry challenge is done. All right, let's go over here and take a look at my pork, how it's doing over here. Okay. Well, that looks pretty dang good. Noodles. And sauce. I'm turning this completely down to low. Might even be turning it off, actually. But I'm going to go ahead and give this a good stir so I can give it a taste to see if we need to substitute. anything or add anything. If we need any more sweetness or soy sauce. Okay. Let me get this. I'm gonna get a little fork here so I can get a little bit of everything because I want to. Okay, we'll give this a taste. Oh, that's good. Okay. And the really awesome thing is, I made sure I got plenty of that cabbage. Between rinsing it and the brown sugar soy mixture, definitely takes that acidity from the vinegar out of there, which is what I was hoping for. So, okay, this is awesome. I am just gonna go ahead and turn off the stove because the noodles could still be cooked a little bit, but this is in a Dutch oven, so this stays really, really hot for a long period of time. So I am just going to let the pot itself finish cooking the rest of the noodles. So all I'm gonna have to do is do the poached eggs and put on top, and we are ready to go. And I will bring you back for the final plating. We got some boiling water here. Okay, to our boiling water, we're gonna add a little sploosh of vinegar. Totally forgot to turn the camera back on. So basically, I just waited for this to come up to a boil. I put some vinegar in it, and I made a whirlpool, and then slipped in one egg at a time. And we're just going to leave it sit for a moment, and that is it. That is all you do for a poached egg. Homemade pork ramen with poached egg on top.